Dr. Zhao cured a lady with chronic virus infection.
Symptoms of chronic virus infection: recurrent fevers, hives, skin rashes, periods of exhausting fatigue following a stressful event, frequent sore throat, intestinal distress, chronic sinus or lung infections, chronic yeast, candida, infection.
To diagnose the problem, Western medicine mainly by blood tests, and the Chinese medicine by asking your problems, by checking your pulse and body parts, observe your tongue, and smelling or listening your body's symptoms related to it. Generally, we knew the chronic virus infection caused by the lower immune system. But the deep reason, the Western medicine said, is unknown. But Chinese medicine realized qi and blood deficiency, meridian blockage, and coldness, dampness, wind, and dryness blocked inside of the body can cause the chronic virus infection. So the treatment will be targeted on all the different syndromes, which if it's a qi and blood deficiency, we will tonic it. If it's a meridian blockage, we will unblock the meridian. If it's a cold, dampness, wind, or dryness, we will release it or treat the coldness or dampness or wind or dryness. The treatment of the chronic virus infection, Western medicine only gives the antivirus pills or steroids. Chinese medicine uses a natural way to open the channels, to unblock the point, to improve the body's energy level or help the circulation, improve the body's qi and blood movement by doing acupuncture, tuina, and herbal treatment. That's all the natural way. Let's see the treatment result. Okay, Alex, and so we met maybe 15 or 10 years ago.
Yes,
more than 10 years.
2007, something like that.
2007, yeah.
Yes.
So when I give your group, your Weihai Link group, a talk, because your chairman was invited me to give you a talk about Chinese medicine. And then immediately you asked me about your chronic virus infection problems. And can you tell the story about your...
That's right, yes. Well, I'd had this virus, which eventually was diagnosed as Epstein-Barr by the doctors, but the Western medicine couldn't offer anything at all, apart from just saying I could just gradually increase my exercise and what I could do, and all they could offer me was to go to a course to learn to live with it. But I was still very tired, not making any progress, and I remember ringing you up and saying that I'd heard your talk and asking you if you would be able to help. And you said, yes, of course, you could come and see me, and we talked about it, and you said a series of 6 treatments over 6 weeks, I would feel much better. And I have to say that after a couple of weeks only, I did start feeling better, and you told me, and I've told a lot of people since, that what you were doing was helping the body to heal itself. It was out of balance and it didn't have the herbs and things that it needed, the trace elements, as well as the massage that you could give it to make sure that the electrical current, as it were, that runs from the head all down the spine.
Yeah, from nervous system.
The nerve system was all
linked
open,
with your immune system
and could be used. And it was absolutely marvellous, and within, I would say, a year or so, I was completely back to normal. But as part of that treatment, you've given me some of the winter wheat, winter grass, summer.
Oh yes, the cordyceps.
Yeah,
Cordyceps herbs.
And you said that this is what it did, and I know that I was quite, inquiring about all the details of things, and I remember looking at your chart of tongues, and you could see what was wrong with somebody. What by that. This was all a new concept to me.
Yeah.
But it's been wonderful.
Okay.
And since that time, I think I've come to see you about every 3 months or so.
Yeah, every 3 months you have a top up.
So
yes.
I have a top
for
up.
many years. Yeah.
Ever since then, and it's
hardly ill, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I might have had an odd bit of flu or a cold, but nothing serious whatsoever. And I've felt very, very well, a lot of energy. And so I follow your advice.
Okay, thank you very much. And you've been a solicitor for 45 years.
Yes.
And you have a very high rank of solicitor, right? Okay, thank you very much for the talking to the to me. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.